Hello, welcome. Welcome, my name is Kate. If you're new, welcome. Please like, share, subscribe, do all the things. It really helps us grow. I want to do a reading on Ryan Reynolds now. And we've already had some jumpers and I literally just said his name. Well, okay. I just laid them out and now I'm gonna cut it. What's going on with these cards? Set sacred space and called in the quarters. If there's something like, well, I guess they're shuffling now, kind of. I'm fat and happy. Giving money to the peasants. Inherited wealth. His daddy issues. Here's his wife. Here's their children. Here's him being a spoiled little brat. This could be his wife. He said that he comes from a middle-class family. She comes from a wealthy family. This could be his wife. This is the afternoon traffic card to me. He's cutthroat, but he's a Scorpio, which means he's in his feelings a lot. That's a water sign. He's always fighting. Here's the Hierophant. I wonder if the feds are investigating him. Yikes. Oh, can you guys see all this? Oh, did you notice the new setup? For the OGs, remember when we used to see the orbs? And then it felt weird having everyone see my whole apartment, so I rearranged the studio. So here we are. I'm gonna have a drink before we do this. Okay, the top's on. All right, phew. Whew. Okay, so welcome back. Ryan Reynolds. Perhaps a narcissist. Let's start with the best news. Hierophant has always meant the federal government, the U.S. government, wearing their white hats, not the deep state. That means to me perhaps this is getting bigger than Blake Lively. The Hermit is asking us to look at generational wealth. He came from a middle-class family. She came from wealth. This is his wife's card. See, I think she drives this. I think she's the brains. I know it's getting like, if you asked me before without any readings, I'd say she's an idiot and he's the driver. I think it's her. And he's driven by money. He has a couple of pages. He's also a spoiled little brat, in my humble opinion. He likes to give money to the poor. They love bomb everyone. And I think this is Blake Lively. She comes from generational wealth. The moon's here. There are secrets we're never going to find out. He's a fat, happy man. He's made a lot of money. He's made great business decisions. I don't know who mentors him, but I'm looking for a connection. He's also he fights, creates drama. He'd like to walk away from what no longer serves him. And he's crying over spilled blood. I don't know if this is hypothetical or if this is real blood. I have asked in the past, though, what happened to people around them, like literally Clinton style. Their world as they know it's over. That's the end. The end. In the Fool's Journey, this is the end. You get to take that meat suit off and come back and do it again. The world is judging them. He thinks he's the King of Swords. He's not. He's the King of Cups. I don't know who this King of Swords is. Maybe his mentor. He would love to be a King of Swords, but he's not. He's, I was going to say not that smart, but he's savvy. I think it's all Blake. I don't know why. I mean, if you listen to Candace, and I love her, Blake's an idiot, but all of the cards that we've gotten say she's the driver and the thinker. He's hanging around to see what happens. He was held against his will. I don't know. And maybe he has his finger in the afternoon traffic. Wouldn't surprise me. We are going to pull a few of Ashley at the Reckonings cards. She's at the Reckoning. I love her. We love her. Oh, this might be a fast reading. There's not that much to say. I mean, from what I've read, he's a narcissist. Oh, this is all allegedly for entertainment purposes. Only there are no facts here. Do your own research. I'm literally a chick with a tarot deck. And I have questions. Some of Ashley's cards just jumped, so we're going to look at those, but contract. Mind control. Deep state. He'd like to keep his freedom from imprisonment. Maybe he's going through a breakup. I've heard things are coming out into the open. His world is collapsing, and it's all fake. Embezzlement. We just got the Hierophant. I wonder if he's getting investigated. Yeah, it's a political thing. He'd like to keep this private property. Maybe he'll claim that in a lawsuit. He'd like to travel. If anyone dies around them, it wasn't an accident. He has timeline issues. This is getting bigger. What started as like the meanest thing in the world. These are all the same cards I got for Blake. Female, Blake, love bombing, surrounded with lies. I don't know if he went to school. You don't have to go to the prison pipeline. That's what I call school now. I even saw a report there for kids like whose parents are boomers, like this generation, my generation. They're trying, apparently school is it's easier because the dumber they make the kids, the easier they are to mind control. He'd like to make a confession. I think he's in trouble. He has an accomplice, Blake. Natural causes. I've asked that before. If anyone around them is mysteriously, they have timeline issues. Does he have connections to Ashlyn? What is that? Ashton Kutcher? Is Ryan Reynolds at all connected with Ashton Kutcher? I just got Ashlyn. She's the young woman who was unalived. Straight up. I think Ashton got set up for it. All hidden behind the name of the Church of Christ. Do you guys miss us? Yeah, they think they're celebrities in their own mind. Oh, someone's having an affair. Someone's going on a secret trip. They do have children. It's a natural disaster. They've created this. I don't know. High vibes and healing. This to me is Justin Baldoni. She's struggling with the home safety, below ground. This is afternoon traffic. What is this? It's a warning. Party. Is he connected to Diddy? This says conspiracy theory. A word made up by the CIA. I have the paperwork from the CIA declassified. Anyone follow the money? I'm working on that. That's been a big project. They're disposing of evidence. Yeah, perversion in a cult. DNA, this is, I almost said euthanasia, but it's Epstein and Eugenics. They're still working on it. 23andMe. Eugenics. This is like Hitler. I've talked about Hitler before, but obviously, he was trying to make a senior bloodline, the Aryan race, that comes straight from like mystical texts, mystical texts, and they're still actively working on this right now. The eugenics movement, that has never gone away. Epstein was tied to it, or there were rumors. It's like the Rothschild money, demonic hiding behind the name of the church. It all ties back to this. This is what the shot we're not allowed to talk about was all about. That's why there was an eclipse right after it activated it. But don't worry, we fixed it. So I think that Ryan Reynolds is in way more trouble. Or, I mean, his fingers were involved in a lot more. But I think he got on our radar. And there was a changing of the guard that everyone noticed. Who's making a lot of changes down there in Washington. And I don't know if he's involved in MK Ultra. It would make sense. A lot of them have theater backgrounds. He has theater backgrounds. Actually, it makes perfect sense. If you think of it like, the reason that makes things different, I will handle it different. The way I approach it will be with empathy instead of disgust. Because as a human, I get it. I guess that's what I can say is I think MK Ultra's here. He may have connections to Diddy and to Ashton Kutcher. I think he's in much bigger trouble than even he realizes. He might be getting caught in an affair. He might be getting a divorce. I think he might have a confession so he doesn't get sent to the slammer. He's going to have to tell on a lot of people, and I don't know if he will. I don't know if he'll make it that long. Oh, maybe that's what those were all for, natural causes. I think there's a connection to MK Ultra, Diddy, and Ashton Kutcher. I think the feds are here. I can't believe his wife is, I think she's the brains behind it. His motivation is money. Because he's super low vibe. He'd really like to walk away from what no longer serves him. Crying over spilled blood. I have asked if this is people around them, but I wonder if it's going to be him. I don't know if I feel comfortable posting this. Secrets that aren't going to come out. He has children. He's a spoiled little brat. He likes to love bomb people. He wants to walk away from what no longer serves him. He loves to fight. He's a Scorpio. So Scorpios are notoriously, well, he's moody. He's a water sign. I'm trying to think of all my Scorpio friends. Like, as a male, he holds grudges probably. He's a fat, happy man. The world is over as he knows it. Judgment Day is coming. I think he's going to get in trouble. I don't know if they've brought charges against him, but I think it opened up a door. He'd like to be the King of Swords. I think this is his mentor. I don't know who his mentor is yet. He's hanging around to see how this cookie crumbles, held against his will, and he might have a hand in underground traffic. I wonder where he was when Ashton and Ashlyn was the woman in Vegas. She's come to us before. They set Ashton up to take the hot fall so they had something to hold over him. That was Scientology. Of course, hiding behind the name of a church. Straight up mind control. It is in the CIA documents. They started working together in 1960s somewhere. And created an entire religion around it. Yikes. So, I don't know what his background is. I've got Catholic, but I don't know. I think that keeping an eye on Ryan Reynolds, that where's his money going? Who's his mentor? Where was he during the Ashton Kutcher rise and the Ashton situation? And does he have ties to Diddy? He may be MK Ultra, which I will approach it with way more empathy. We're dealing with a different animal. Think of a Manchurian Candidate, and I think his wife is the brains behind it. I know, I've watched all the Candace Owens. I've seen it all. I can't believe I'm saying it. I definitely thought it was him, but I don't think it's him. There's no real smart cards on here. He has a good mentor. Whoever the man is in his life, it's not his dad, that mentors him with his money decisions and where he's going, that is who we need to look at. And I'm still looking at the George Soros connection. I haven't found it yet, but that got a little heavier than I was expecting. Well, if you have any questions specifically about Ryan or Blake or Justin, let me know. And thanks for coming. I don't really know where to go from there, but it feels heavy. So on that note, I love you. Thank you for coming. Thanks for sharing, liking, subscribing, doing all the things.